But let's get into it,
Yes,
shall we? So
yes.
I'm so glad to have you today, Phoebe, talking to us about the new MA in Queer Performance. What's exciting about this being the world's first MA in Queer Performance? And what are the possibilities that are here?
I think it's overdue. I think it's also exactly the right moment. I think there are so many brilliant things happening in every venue, in every stage, in every major city. The kind of impact and importance of that is not being recognized. So I feel like having a moment where I hope, you know, it inspires just more and more different ways of training in queer performance, other ways of entering into this kind of study. Yeah. And it's also important that it generates more opportunities and more ways to engage with something that is so vital and important in the wider cultural scene.
And what might a student expect from being on that course?
So the MA in Queer Performance is a 1.5 year long course. It's delivered through intensive in-person residencies supported by online learning in between. The intensive in-person residencies are around 2 weeks long, and each of them will offer really brilliant workshops, amazing kind of insights into lots of different ways of practicing queer performance, and those online classes will give you mentorship, further insight, discussion to really refine who you are as a queer performer. The way that this delivery is conceived is really about supporting you where you are.
And I can stay relevant, invested, accountable to my queer community where I've built it, whether that's in Birmingham, whether it's in Norfolk, whether that's in Berlin, whether that's in New York, and still get excited, you know, because we all love being together in person, and we all love doing kind of things on our own. So that, for me, feels like a really lovely mix.
Thanks.
I mean, I know you to be a really tremendous teacher, one who thinks kind of boldly about the written word, the video that we watch, the podcast that we listen to, the importance of kind of a myriad of modes and appreciations of learnings. Could you just talk to me a little bit about your personal approach to teaching and what a student might expect?
Yeah, I think one of the really exciting opportunities that this MA in Queer Performance offers is to experiment in approaches to queer pedagogy. So we're thinking about how do we learn from each other? How do we bring vast amounts of different kinds of knowledge and experience into a room and use that as real energy in the making processes, in our experimenting processes.
Great. And so it means that you're also not privileging one kind of writing or one kind of performance making. That's really, I mean, I know that because I know you and I know the work that you do and make, and that's really, really inspiring. In this course, especially as you put it together, someone will gain a lot of experience in articulating their ideas in writing and in performing. They will have new performance work that they can share, that they can book, that they can tour, that they can, you know, gig out to other places. And to feel really confident in putting those ideas and those performances into professional spaces, activist spaces, club spaces, academic spaces. And when you say someone should get in touch, what would like getting in touch look like? Is that a simple email? Does it have to be really formal?
So all the information about the MA in Queer Performance is on the Rose Bruford website. And the application process is quite simple in terms of we just really want to hear why you're interested in doing this course. And we want to know what you're about. And so then we'll have a chat and have a conversation and see if it's the right place for you to be.
You're creating this MA in Queer Performance, and it will change the energy of the Rose Bruford campus, the students themselves, yourself, everyone that works on it. But I'm curious, what might be the ripples into the larger world, the larger impacts on this new world's first MA in Queer Performance?
I think the MA, and I think queer performance in general, is about world building and future imagining. And I don't think I should be the one to predict that. So what I am confident in is that those who are making queer performance will change the world. And part of the thrill, like the absolute core thrill, is not knowing what might happen, not knowing the ways in which it will change those energy fields and change the world, and us seeing and working with whatever happens next.
I buy it. I buy it. I'm excited about it.